We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Commodores will kick this deep to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Texas Tech's offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Back to pass. It's Morton. Pulls it in. It's Douglas. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. This one will be fair caught. The Commodores offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. It's Richardson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. Finds his man. It's Richardson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Quick throw. The catch is made. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Grab near the sticks. It's Stowers. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
He runs out of bounds at the 40. And that's a first down for the offense.
Commodores offense is on the move now. Looking for some space. It's Alexander. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. To the air. It's Pavia. There's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, what a move. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And the Commodores looking to cash in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd down. Stand out of the air. One hand. The reception. It's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Back to throw. It's Morton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And the Red Raiders with 1st and 10 here. And the single back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Punt over the middle. It's Williams. They can't stop him. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. A play action looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. Inside the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Grab behind the line. It's Fisher. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Commodores.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll bring it down right at the 30-yard line.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a man. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught.
He steps out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Offense facing 4th down.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
goal. The kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 5. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Ball handed off. Eludes a tackle. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for some space. It's Alexander. Commodores are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Pavia. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining 1st quarter of play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Through the 1st quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And the Commodores will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. Play action here on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
In incompletion sets up a second down. Dropping back, it's Morton. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver grabs it, refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it again. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You know, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Makes the grab. It's Richardson. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Richardson. Makes a move and breaks free. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now.
That makes the score. Vanderbilt 14, Texas Tech.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Important second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Running with purpose. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
And the Red Raiders will line up to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Stowers. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He could be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Short completion. A third down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Pavia. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Commodores will line up to punt it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Douglas. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
To the air, it's Morton. With the catch, it's Williams. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Hands off to the left. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
And the Commodores have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
A completion sets up a second down play. Using his legs, it's Alexander. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. And he's got it from 58 yards away. Never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here comes a handoff. Spinning out of the tackle. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Morton. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert or do they try to go through the air again?
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
The Red Raiders will line up on first and 10. Back to throw again. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handing off on the draw play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Running with purpose. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. That puts them back on top. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Back to throw. It's Pavia. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he escapes. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Down at 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Back to pass. It's Pavia. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Caught over the middle. It's Stowers. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Final seconds of the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Red Raiders will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Off the play fake on first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
On first down, so it's second and long here from the 10. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Commodores will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the ball is away from his own end zone. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Quarterback keeps the football. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Morton. Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The Red Raiders will bring their punt team on the field now. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Second down after that previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Alexander. Oh, look at the quick cut. And that run produces a decent gain.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Well within field goal range now. They're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. To throw, it's Pavia. The pass rush closing in. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores, to put them on top now.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hudson. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Looking to pass. It's Morton. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Red Raiders will line up to kick it away. And he's on for his 5th punt of the day now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback still with the football. Breaking tackles. Slides to avoid the big hit.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Incomplete. 4th down.
The Red Raiders bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. And the running back takes the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down here for this offense. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And he keeps it.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Gotta be careful letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long convert this third down. On the ground, it's Alexander. First down, looking for more now. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Commodores. Way too much speed on that play.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Vanderbilt 34, Texas Tech.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Incompletion makes it second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Carter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to throw. It's Morton. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Red Raiders are on the move here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Pavia. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Past the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And look at that. Another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using his legs, it's Alexander. Gets the first and still running. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The sure hands. It's Richardson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the grab. It's Alexander. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First down at 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Pavia. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. They hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
A running play called on fourth down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. And then first down, right back to the running game. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Back to throw. It's Morton. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
And the Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Sticky. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Red Raiders will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Looks left and finds his target there. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
1st and 10 play coming up. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. He lets it rip. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Commodores will have to punt this one away. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it 2nd down. It's a quarterback keeper. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
3rd down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Well, he escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
And the Red Raiders will have to kick this away.
On to kick it away.
That one lands and bounces out of bounds. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Heading left after the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Here's the 2nd down play. Throwing off play action. Defense is coming after him. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Vanderbilt 41, Texas Tech 34.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A quick juke. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Morton. It's a quick grab. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
And now from the pistol formation. Play action here on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's caught. It's Carter. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another big completion for this quarterback. You talk about a career day. This guy's now over 450 yards in this game alone.
The Red Raiders look to keep this drive moving. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Second down after the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Morton. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here we go. 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out on the field now. On the run, it's Alexander. Some hard running there through a tackle. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
That's reeled in. It's Richardson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Gets made on the out route.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. What a kick. It's good from 57.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Fighting off the defender.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The sure hands. It's Douglas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And the Red Raiders will have to kick it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. And the quarterback keeps it here.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Pavia. Receiver makes the grab. And the Commodores pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
To the wideout. He's tackled at the 47. That's a first down for the offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. And here's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. They try to sneak it for the first.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The Commodores pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Leaning on the run game here late. That's the spin move.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Sticking with the running game. Fights through a tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Try to convert with a sneak. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, the old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
Getting set, second down play here. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Pavia. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Commodores.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score. Vanderbilt 51, Texas Tech 41.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Pass complete. It's second down now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Morton. Looking to scramble now. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
The Red Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chrissy, look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the 4th quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.